part of the same package. Sir, another, there's two more questions. There's a new hand up there and then a VP, so I'll go that way.
Hi, Richard DiGaetano with Social Planning Toronto. You know, I think it's really important work that's being done, both the research and the coordination and organizing across the province. But if this does not see an investment at the local level and at the workplace level of mobilizing people, large numbers of people, behind these kinds of issues, we'll see none of the changes that we're looking for. And the recovery that we're not having will be a recovery that we don't have ever. And I can tell you from the community that I live in and the communities that I work in, they have seen recession now for the last 15 years. They had no recovery from the 90s. They had no recovery from the early 90s in those communities, and they have no recovery now. And all we're seeing is high levels of unemployment, especially among racialized populations, high levels of unemployment among youth, and high levels of disproportionate income for women, especially women who are racialized, and other women, and for other minority groups. So I think it's really important that you continue this kind of work, but you've got to include organizing among the people who are presently not moving on these issues, even though they're most impacted by them. And if we don't do that on a local level, and the United Way has wonderful workplace campaigns for its fundraising. If as much money and time was spent in organizing workers around these issues in their workplaces, it would be a lot more effective than trying to talk to the provincial and federal governments about maybe they should change their policies because they're hurting other people, which we never gained us anything. When we got pensions and welfare and health care, it came because of the mobilization of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, not because of the goodwill of politicians or corporations.
That's too true. Jean, comment.
I think quick comments. Trying to speak to this point also. Definitely, working with the unusual suspects is important. In the city of Toronto, I think working with the Toronto City Summit Alliance is essential. The Alliance is preparing for its next summit in the first quarter of next year, so there is all sorts of planning preparation that's feeding into that. So bringing some of these discussions that will be important. I think the need to really recognize that there is a disproportionate impact on some of these communities that Richard has mentioned is important.